What is going on, YouTube world? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing the unboxing slash first impressions, well, 24-hour first impressions of the Moto G Power of 2025. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to go over is how much I paid for this device. Now, if you're looking for the Moto G Power, it's on Amazon, it's at Best Buy. It's at the price of $299. And I wasn't too happy about the price, but nonetheless, it's a brand new phone, and that's usually where these devices actually start at. And you get 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage. You also have a downgrade from the processor of the previous year. You're looking at the MediaTek Dimensity 6300. After using the device for a little bit, it's not that bad of a processor actually. But I got it in the slate, what do they call it? Slate gray. They call it slate gray color. It's more close to blue. It looks pretty good. You got a fingerprint scanner that double as a power button. You also have the up and down volume keys. If you look at the top of the device, you got a microphone there. And then on the bottom, you got Type-C charging, of course, speaker grill, headphone jack, another mic. And over here, you also have a micro SD card slot for expandable storage, which is dope. You can also put a SIM card in there. And it does have eSIM as well. And then if you look at the back of the device, that's where you see a dual camera setup. Now it looks like 3 cameras back here, but I really don't think that third one is real, to be honest with you. But you got a 50 megapixel main sensor, and you also have a 8 megapixel ultra wide. Now the main sensor does come equipped with OIS, as you guys can see there. And by the way, I'm shooting this video with the Moto G Stylus of 2024. It's in 4K, so let me know what you guys think of the quality. But the max resolution for this device is 1080p, 30 frames per second. That's both rear and front video. Front camera is 16 megapixels. You also have a 6.8 inch full HD display. It is LCD, so it's not gonna be the best quality, but nonetheless, it's a pretty big screen, pretty bright, decently bright, I should say. Overall first impressions, I like the device. I think the price is decent as well. It's just, I was really curious as to what was improved from last year versus this year. So I had this phone for about 24 hours. Now it'll be 24 hours in about an hour or so. I was so curious that I went ahead and got the 24 Model 2. So expect content to be coming on this device, because it was actually kind of interesting. I I opened it up and everything, and it actually had an update to Android 15. I've been watching a ton of YouTube on the G Power for 2025. I've been, streaming stuff, taking pictures with the cam. Speaking of which, let me give you guys some photos. I took this photo here with the device. It's the Moto Razr. You can see the orange doesn't accurately, look like orange, but nonetheless. Can't really expect too much based on the price tag of the phone here. It's not gonna be the best photos, but let me see if I can pull up another one for you guys. Took a selfie there, had my do-rag on. Gotta keep the waves right. And then this was a night photo. Now the night photo, don't get me wrong, it's not gonna be the best when it comes to night photography here, but not too bad considering all things. I took this here with the 2x zoom. My dog was taking a nap while I was in here making a video, so he was like sleep. I think he was dreaming too, man. But overall, I think this is a good phone for someone who's actually in the market looking for a budget device. Now the only thing I would say to it is make sure you weigh all your options, because off the rip I can say that the 25 versus the 24 here, you're not really missing too much. Yes, you get a little bit more durability because the device does have 68 and 69 dust and water resistance, but I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, are you really going to be putting your phone through those paces? If you are, yeah, okay, it's good for you. But I don't see a reason to spend $300 on this device versus, let's say you get the unlocked version, 170, 180 on this one here. I don't see, especially when it having the upgrade to Android 15. But you're also gonna have some rebates coming out pretty soon. Motorola has a lot of budget phones that come out on prepaid carriers, from Boost Mobile to Metro by T-Mobile, AT&T prepaid, Cricket. You're gonna be able to get this device on a rebate. So don't be like me and spend 300 bucks on it. I'm just making a video here and I'm comparing it to all the other Moto phones that I got. I've been on a Motorola spree here. It's not, you know, I love their phones. You know, don't get me wrong. I love their phones. And I'm going to take back some of the crap I've been talking about them recently because, like I said, this one had 15 when I opened it out the box and it had 14. So I just think that's pretty cool. Shout out to Motorola. I mean, you're supposed to do that as a OEM, but, you know, we know their history. But, yeah, watching content on this device and everything it's going to be a nice, pleasant experience. And the only thing that I would say is that when it comes to the screen, you're going to notice that watching YouTube videos, you're not going to have the HDR. The max resolution is 1440p. You can't go to 4K. Now, I haven't connected it to my main line, which is Verizon. I haven't done that yet, but I do plan on doing it for a couple days or so, just to test the call quality. You know, sitting in Texas, working on the mobile network, because it is a 5G phone. I want to make sure that you can actually connect to 5G. I mean, that's pretty important, right? Otherwise, that'd be false advertisement. Apple. Overall performance of the device, I got a Geekbench here pulled up. I did a Geekbench, and you can see the single core score was 767 and the multi-core score was 1900. That's not the fastest in the world. It's definitely not as fast as the G Stylus, and I keep saying that. The reason why I keep mentioning the G Stylus is because this phone is $299, and that device, the G Stylus from last year, you can catch it on sale at Amazon for $249, and in my opinion, it's better in every way than this phone. Has the same battery, better screen, better cameras, overall like better processor, and it's cheaper. I can't really recommend you to go out there and get this device as long as the 24 Stylus is available. It's just not justifiable to me at this price. And I love Motorola, but I hate to bash them, but I'm just being honest here. $299 for this, and then you have the Moto G 2024 or 2025 with the same processor. You know, it's not going to be as high as resolution as the screen. A couple things are different, but I think if you're going to put out a device that had this chipset in it, just make it one instead of making it two, because it doesn't really make any sense, especially when you're discounting the previous year models, and it's way better than this one. But anyway, catch me on the full review of this device. I don't want to go too hard on it at the moment because it's not a bad phone. I just think you can spend your money elsewhere and get a better product. This is my opinion. But anyway, like this video, leave a comment in the comment section if you want to see anything specific about this device, whether it's a camera video, a battery test video, reasons to buy it, reasons not to buy it, and we can go from there. But until then, peace.